All I know is that it's un-African to indulge, at least into same-sex marriage or unionism. That's a situation whereby a woman will take on fellow woman, mating with her. Situation whereby a man take on fellow man, mating with him. To me, it is not Igbo man's culture, and I will never, ever allow it in my mind, outside my mind, in my community, outside my community, in my family, outside my family. We can never indulge into same-sex unionism. It is against our tradition and culture. I know that culture, sometimes you buy it, but you can't buy tradition. This is Western culture, same-sex unionism. They are trying to buy it into our own in Africa, but we will not allow that. If Tinubu decides to marry Chetima today, two of them can go on, do their marriage within Aso Rock. They should start copulating each other. Copulation. Yes, coitus, coition, mating. Having what? Sex to them with themselves. I don't care. But all I know is that if you introduce it into our tradition in Igbo land, we will not allow it. I know they are going after that $120 billion. They want to share it among themselves. That's why they are lying to us. They want to decide also that man will be having sex with fellow man in Nigeria. Abomination. Any other policy could thrive in this country, but the policy of allowing women to have sex with fellow women, it is un-African. It is not our tradition. I said no to it. Why? I have daughters. I have children. I have sons. I don't want to see my children into such an act that brought God's wrath, anger upon Sodom and Gomorrah. And Sodom and Gomorrah were utterly destroyed. They are there in the Middle East. If you go to the Red Sea, overview of the haunted ruin where Sodom and Gomorrah was situated before. I don't allow what is bad. I'm an Igbo man with difference. I don't allow what is bad at all. Tinubu and the APC, they have succeeded on destroying Nigeria economically. Everybody is hungry. They have not finished with the hunger that has ravaged the country. Now they are looking beyond Africa to Samoan Island, where anything is possible. Man is marrying fellow man. What the heck is that? It's too bad. We don't allow it in our society. Same-sex marriage. I quote, if they could allow it, Chetima will come and marry me. If I give him Bella under 2 weeks, we will allow it. Oh, okay. Chetima might be ugly anyway. Let me use this governor of Ogun State that is beautiful, handsome. He should come and marry me. If I could impregnate him under 2 weeks, they will allow it for the whole Nigeria. Yes, because they always come out with policy that is abominable. Policy that will favor Nigerians, they will not. If to sign that $120 billion so that rice and beans, Gary, Sebovita will be available for all Nigerians to leverage on. To do what? Fight hunger. They will not allow it. They will say no. That's why food, beans, rice has become luxurious things in Nigerian society today. So it is still another societal, let me say, crime to allow what is not African to thrive on this land. What our politicians is bent on doing is coming out with awkward, cruel policies that are not palatable to all Nigerians. From there, or that angle, they will be doing what? Siphoning, embezzling public funds in Nigeria. If they know they will sign it, it is because of that $120 billion. They are looking at that money. And if they collect that money, they won't use it to do what? To develop the country, but they will use it personally. Corner it into their personal accounts across the Western Europe. leaving the same Nigerians in hunger and in that kind of abominable activities. We are saying no to same-sex marriage. We are saying no for what Obama administration introduced into Nigerian political system 2015. And you can see Goodluck Jonathan did not sign it. And the set of senators we had in the past, they could not buy into it. So let me tell you, Tinubu and Chetima, Hana Bamba Nef. Yes, Hana Bamba Nef. Yes, they have tried their best. And let me tell you, God is the best. God is the strongest. When somebody begin to act and claim that he's God, I know what happened. God will do what? Prune him out. God will remove them.
In fact, to talk about Nigeria now, it has become a disgrace. Nigeria has become a laughing stock. Thank God they are Nigeria. Me, I'm not a Nigerian. I cannot be in a nation where there is same-sex marriage. I cannot be. I'm not. Oh, God, let me tell you. Let me. No matter how, no matter how you look at it, for putting down pen on that any form of agreement that is attached to same-sex marriage.
No, it's LGBTQ.
What is it all about? LGBTQ, what is it all about? I'm asking you now, what is it all about?
It's an organization
That does what? That does what?
support the rights of people.
To do what?
The agreement on same sex and other lesbian. We understand.
Bros, let us leave all this manipulation. Stop doing all this organization. Let me tell you, before now, when I participated in Woloshenka investigative journalism prize or something like that, I don't know how they put it. I met with the then ambassador, Nigerian ambassador to Netherlands ambassador to Nigeria, and this question was put to him, and he said it that it is a bad moral act, but based on democracy, that democracy encourages freedom, and that can be seen as freedom. That was the response of Netherlands ambassador to Nigeria. That's what he said. Bad moral act. Something that is not being encouraged by humanity. Something that is not being encouraged between God and man. Something man and God has no agreement with. Bro, do you know what is called same-sex marriage? Why would Tinubu sign same-sex marriage?
He's signing an economic deal of $150 billion supporting the economy of Nigeria.
Bros, let me tell you, the financial value compared to moral value is nothing to write home about. In a matter of time, you have succeeded in encouraging moral decadence that can be valued to over 500 billion trillion dollars. Bro, do you know what is called value? Values are much bigger and better than money. When you see somebody that is a rich man and he's a ritualist, how would you look at his money? But if you see a widow with that money with values, people celebrate that widow with that money. So attaching financial values to same-sex marriage, I don't know how you want to balance that. I don't know how you want to balance that, because that is the angle you want people to look at it from. That is the monetary aspect of it. And the question is, why is it that the Western world is pushing same-sex marriage that has no value? Why would something that has no, why would Nigerian government in the first place get himself into something that has no value? How would you say man should marry man, woman should marry woman? Bro, this is a civilized society. People are developing. Why is it that all this kind of rubbish are being thrown by IMF, World Bank to developing? Let them continue with what is a failed concept already. What that means now, currently now, let me explain to you the implications. The implications of what Tinubu have done so far in signing. He signed that Samoa agreement, meaning that you have partially endorsed same-sex marriage in Nigeria, no matter how you look at it. Yes. You cannot be part of that agreement and you say that people will not leverage on that kind of a thing to do whatever they want to do. That's not possible. Then you are waiting when it will be ratified. Already, you have become part of the agreement. It's just like signing an agreement with somebody. And you are coming inside your house, you say you have signed an agreement, you are selling this land to so person, and you come inside your house and you are telling your own people that that agreement has no value. No matter how you look at it, it will have a direct social implication on Nigeria. One, any moment from now, you see men and women, man and man, possibly, it can be possible that at the end of the day, you see Wike and Tinubu going to this thing to get married. You can see Tinubu and Shetima getting married. You can see anybody in Nigeria, governors versus governors getting married. It's possible. So what it means is that the office of the first lady is no longer relevant.
That is on a lighter mode.
Bros, I am telling you what is coming. But of course, that is for those who believe in Nigeria. Me, I cannot be in a nation that has an agreement with same-sex marriage. And that is the truth. I am not a Nigerian. I'm a Biafran, and Biafrans cannot be part of this rubbish.
People expect that a Muslim ticket, Muslim presidency will be the last presidency that will approve of such a deal.
Quite a surprise because if you look at it from that angle, you discover that same-sex marriage is quite rampant among some section of the country, among some religious sects. It is an annalen to the Christendom. We don't accept that, but a lot of people are surprised that Tinubu went as far as signing something that has connection with same-sex marriage. What that means that there is something about this Tinubu's signing of that agreement. Either it is being believed, either he is somehow directly or indirectly pushing this kind of agenda based on his experience. Yes, based on experience, trying to encourage total moral collapse in Nigeria. Whether it's going to remain bad in Nigeria, but the fact is that I can assure you, based on that move alone, you are going to see gay church, you're going to see different gay organizations coming up, springing up. That is a very bad one. And as quickly as possible, we need another president in Nigeria. Man cannot continue to marry man. If that's what Tinubu is trying to tell us. Is he a product of man versus man? Is Tinubu a product of man and man getting married? Or who? Bros, this is a disgrace.
Okay.
I am telling you, and of course, if the military can take over based on this agreement, and I wonder why Nigerians are just docile, and they sit down and they allow a president to go to that as far as that extent of signing something that has to do with gay marriage, same-sex marriage. No.
Federal government don't know what to do. Is to sign gay in Nigeria. When Jonathan dodge, Buhari dodge am, is Tinubu now. They find how you go take. How can I carry a fellow man put in my house?
Tinubu dey fuck Shetima. What go ask question? Tinubu dey fuck Shetima.
I'm coming. My brother, what I said earlier, let Tinubu marry Shetima first. Yes, after the wedding, we go attend the wedding. Then after the wedding, then we can come.
as a masses begin to marry anybody. Or if he no marry Wike, let him marry Akpabio first. Then after the marriage, then we can have the experience. Are you getting me? So that is a teacher. There be our first citizens and second and the third. That is will be a good thing. So let them go and marry themselves first. Then we can learn how to marry man to man, woman to woman.
What our pastors, what are they doing?
Now, in fact, let me list all those people who be pastors, prophets in Nigeria. Now today, I know say all these prophets, pastors is fake. Adeboye, all of them, they are fake. They said now only Tinubu go help Nigerians by signing gay in Nigeria. What destroys Sodom and Gomorrah? Now what is Nigeria want to practice? I never see that kind of pastors. What destroys Sodom and Gomorrah? Now is what Nigerian president signed, and our pastors they clap hard for them because of that they give una money. See, let me tell you, the Bible said that judgment will start from the house of the Lord. I'm not judging you. Okay, let me ask this question: whether Adeboye don't marry Oyedepo, I am not insulting anybody. They are the one that give us prophecy. They said only Tinubu go do am. And wife said he go use the money to repair Nigeria. I am not afraid of death. I don't die, your lady.
You be oracle.
They hear me. So this one why they no be life. If I die today, tomorrow they find me come there. So they cannot escape it. So what I'm trying to tell you, I cannot marry follow man. He never done. I'm a pure Christian. I born and brought up in this land. So I cannot marry a follow man. He never done.
So they are getting $150 billion to help the economy.
Which economy? Which economy? Now today they know say Nigerian economy don't dey bad, abi. See, they know the truth and they no go fit do am. The person where they scatter their economy, they say, man, say the kind where they put inside prison. Now they leave the young man, make he go in house. Tinubu do in house, the fucking wife. Shetima, they work a fucking wife inside the house. How can you catch somebody over how many years inside prison? They are begging you to release the young man. Court said, discharged and acquitted. Are you no longer knowing the language of discharged and acquitted? I mean, no go school again. Oh, discharged and acquitted. Release this man, make you go in house. You still hold the innocent man who no do you anything. And then now, what I really confirmed that this man called Tinubu really want to fight God. Yes, he want to fight God, really. Because if you don't want to fight God, what destroys Sodom and Gomorrah is what is signed in this country. And you're telling me that you're not challenging God? Eh? Man to man. Okay, tell me the reason why God created a woman. Can you give me the reason? Just give me the reason why God created a woman. If leave the woman now, let a man marry each other. So meaning that you are telling God that God is no get sense. You don't know what he's doing. By challenging God. I can leave my hand no day there. Whatever anything you see, you and God go settle. But I'm trying to advise you. Listen. If you never sign, no try am. If you sign, return the money.
$150 billion.
Yes. If you sign them, return them. Make it not affect you and generation. It's an advice I'm giving to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.